page, etc. So
how do you book for this place if they don't have a website? How do you book and what have you?
Get wild if you're not in the mood right now, and you don't kill my vibe.
And we're at it again. Another week of daily vlogs. So last week, my kids ended up being in the office for a little bit. Oscar was in the office for a little bit. So they obviously had like toys and things to keep them occupied while we were trying to get some stuff done. This is what it's really like. Obviously we don't show too much of that, but this is what it's really like running your own business when you're a parent as well. Sometimes it's bring your kids to work day. But what comes with that is mess everywhere. So I've got this. So I'm gonna get my slippers on and I'm gonna hoover up, and that's how I'm gonna start my Monday. Ooh, they're lovely. There you go, done. Yeah. You could, if you get the suppliers involved as well, you could do a journey of, I don't know if they do meat or anything like that, but you could do the journey from farm to fork. So bringing it right from the supplier, watch it get brought, you know, delivered, prepared, and then out to the somebody tasting it and going, ah, that's lovely. And it looks like all within 30 seconds it's gone from being on the field into your mouth.
Yeah, page, etc. So
how do you book for this place if they don't have a website? How do you book and what have you? Yeah, a website as well nowadays. I mean, you get on Squarespace, it costs less than 20 quid a month, and you can do everything, bookings on it, all sorts of stuff. And you could have a you could have a little promo video on there that's just a 2-minute promo video that's just rolling as people click on. Yeah, you could have loads of stuff on there. It's just like a base that you own as well, that's yours. Like tomorrow, if Instagram gets hacked, like they often do, that's it, your Instagram's gone. Same with Facebook. It's difficult relying on just them. So just had a call there with a potential client, or a middleman that's introducing us to a potential client, doing a little bit of work for them, and he's pointing them in our direction to say, if you want to get some social media video content and stuff, these are the guys to speak to. And how this usually works is they'll start giving us a bit of a backstory of who they are, what the business is, who they're trying to target, and that sort of stuff. As they're going through that, I'm constantly in my notes, like typing on my notes and what have you, just thinking of ideas straight off the bat of, oh, they could do this, they could do that, they could do the other, trying to think of things I've seen on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, of similar businesses, and like trying to think, right, what have I seen that revolves around this this particular company that I'm talking to, and we'll note down all the ideas. Then we'll go away, we'll figure out some proposals of different types of content that we could produce for them, and what the costs involved would be. Send over a proposal, they have a look at it, and usually they say yes, sound, and then we start looking at booking in dates to go and film and stuff. So that's generally how it works. It sounds really easy. Actually, yeah, it's pretty easy. I think the most difficult bit is coming up with the ideas. So you've got to try and think of ideas for their particular business. So we might be working with a shoe shop. I'm thinking, right, what can we do with a shoe shop? How do I get people convinced to buy shoes? Because it's not selling either. We don't believe in creating content to sell. We believe in creating content that reaches the audience, that shares your story, the story of your business, gives your business a personality and stuff like that. And then the selling will take care of itself. But you've got to constantly be thinking of ideas. So we might be working with a shoe shop. How do we create content around shoes? I don't know, let's think of some ideas. So then you think of some ideas, you jot some stuff down. Then you get one that it could be something like an air purifying company. I don't know the first thing about air purifying, but I know people. So like I start thinking, right, what would make me want to buy an air purifier or whatever? I mean, the fact that we've just had a pandemic and what have you, probably a win for that company. And then there's easier things like food. Like everybody likes food, don't they? So creating food content is probably easier than the other two examples that I gave. But you get the gist in terms of, we speak to so many different businesses across so many different niches and stuff. Got to try and constantly try and have ideas. But they all resort to around social media content. Just talk to your customers, like who'd buy your product and where do they hang out? If you've got a product that's designed for teenagers, what TikToks can we create to share your story? Can we do how-tos, days in the life, show people behind the scenes, that sort of stuff, as well as the typical promo stuff of showing off the products and what have you as well. So there's a little inside look into how our sales calls generally go. Let me know, do you prefer video calls where you can sit in your pajamas or your shorts or whatever it is that you're in, or do you prefer getting out and meeting face to face? I always prefer face to face every single time, but I don't mind doing the video call, so if you want a video call with us, let me know, we'll set it up. But I'd much rather come and see you. Hello?
Hello.
Can you hear me alright?
It's a bit on the quieter side, but I can hear you alright.
Alright. I'm ringing you through HomePod for the vlog.
So, is my voice coming back through the HomePod, presumably?
Yeah.
Can you hear me alright?
Yeah, I can hear you brilliantly. Although I'm going to change it back to the speaker now. And that's Monday done in the office. It's now 5:15 and I've got to go to Smith's to get some sand for the sand pit. Sun's out, sand out. Something like that, innit? Just a brief little insight thing today, weren't it? It'll be better tomorrow. End of vlog.
I'm gonna party until I drop. When I begin, I don't know how to stop. I can party on till the morning comes, till the sun goes up. We don't stop, no.